9:41 left in the second period. 1-0 lead for the Seawolves over the Lakers. The lone goal scored by Zach Court for UAA late in the first period. His first collegiate goal on his 23rd birthday has the green and gold up by 1 in the first game of the 2020 calendar year. Casey Roehl with you alongside Sean Gardlene, high above the ice from the Seawolves Sports Complex in downtown Anchorage. Play resumes with a face-off to Chris Carlson's left. The Alaska-Anchorage netminder has faced 12 Lakers shots and has made 12 saves. Face-off controlled by Riley St. Ange for UAA. He wraps the puck to the right point, swatted out of the zone, and it rolls out to center. Will Rydell, the junior D-man for Lake State, the active leader in goals against Alaska-Anchorage, filters the puck ahead to Max Humans. The senior captain works it straight away. Nordquist slap pass looking towards Miura, deflected below the left goal line. His centering pass intercepted by the Graf, and he bats it toward Carlson. He throws the glove on top of the hauled action with 9:18 to go in the second frame. UAA maintains a 1-0 advantage.
That was a great look there for the Lakers. They're looking for that backdoor tip, and it was a great pass by the defenseman doing that slap pass, like he said. The player in front of the net just couldn't seem to tip it into the net.
Face-off to Carlson's right. Pete Viette for the Lakers takes the face-off against Jared Nash. And Nash for UAA wins it. Hands off to Tomi Haikaverda. The senior defenseman. Saucer pass out to center. Zach Mason backhands behind Mittens. And it's Lake State controlling Lucas Keibel. Stretch pass out to center. Deflected off a couple sticks. Humits for Lake State controls. He redirects into the defending zone. Arvid Henriksen lobs it out to the attacking third. Louis Boudon. Centering pass right circle looking for Humits. Deflected. Stretch pass by Nash looking for Mason. It rolls out of his reach and down from left to right. Just to Mittens' right in goal. The 6'6" goaltender electing to let that one pass the goal line to send the puck down the other end of the ice. With 8:48 left in this second frame, it still remains 1-0 Seawolves.
We see a lot more shots coming from the Lakers this period. You know, they're looking to get pucks towards the net, looking for more shots.
Off the face-off, one-timer Rydell, left point, deflected off of Carlson's pad. Lake State still controls. Rydell, half-dasher left wing, driving toward the goal line, back behind the net, holds in the backhand, pins the puck to the end boards with a couple Seawolves battling for control. It rolls out to the blue line, kept in by Lake State. Will Rydell hands off to Gelsinger, left circle. His wrister blocked. Oliver, he's got it straight away into the high slot. Wrister turned aside by Carlson as the puck bounces up into the net to stop play to Carlson's left in goal. 8:21 left in the second, 1-0 lead for the Seawolves. A face-off remains in the Laker attacking zone.
UAA looking for a change here, but because the puck went out off the UAA player, means they can't get the change in their defensive zone. Now they're talking to the refs about this, trying to get a change.
It wasn't clear that it was off of a Seawolf. The puck deflected off of a flurry of sticks and hit into the mesh down the left goal line, and it looks like they're going to maintain their initial ruling that it was off of a Seawolf, so it's the same 5 still on the ice.
I actually thought I saw a ref say that was a deflection, but I guess not. They went with the initial ruling.
We're only 4 days into the new year. They're still on their New Year's hangover.
Absolutely.
Face off to Carlson's left. Hampus Eriksson, the former Fairbanks Ice Dog, takes the draw for Lake State, and it's UAA controlling Tanner Shackle, the former teammate of Eriksson, bending the puck to the right point. Rydell for Lake State chips the puck toward the goal line. Ashton Calder, the sophomore, works it toward Henriksen. Back to Calder, back behind the net. Scott in left goal line, filters the puck. Anderson left circle, poked away by Mason. Puck rolling toward the goal line. Eriksson clear for UAA, hands off Haikaverda on a forecheck. Lake State maintains the attacking zone. Henriksen working his way to the slot, hands off Gelsinger. His shot from the left dot, deflected high and wide blocker side of Carlson. Lake State still maintains the puck in the attacking zone. Calder, bottom of the right circle, centering pass, intercepted, lobbed out of the zone by Nash. High skying puck back into the Lake State D zone where Anderson touches up. 7.5 left in the second, 1-0 lead for UAA over Lake State. Shots on goal 17-13 in favor of the Seawolves. Haikaverda, the senior D-man for UAA, hands off to Nash. Rick White pass looking for Court, intercepted at the Seawolf logo at center by Basilico. Stretch pass looking for Henriksen, intercepted by UAA. Scrum for the puck down the near point in the Alaska-Anchorage attacking zone. 3 bodies aside, kicking and sticking away for the puck, and it's finally Lake State controlling into D zone. 7 minutes left in the second, 1-0 Seawolves. Yuki Miura out of Tokyo, Japan, back behind the net, centering pass, nobody home in the slot. UAA intercepts Eric Sinclair. Lobs it across, looking for St. Ange. He's got it, one-hand shot from bottom of the right circle, no. He's got a rebound, and he scores! St. Ange was on a breakaway. A one-handed shot from the bottom of the right circle was sticked aside by Mittens, and he taps in a one-handed rebound to pocket his 4th goal of the season to give UAA a 2-0 lead with 6:40 left in the second.
Yeah, Mittens looked a little indecisive on that one. He wasn't sure if he wanted to come out and play the puck or if he was going to let St. Ange come in and he was going to sit back. So he kind of got caught in between, went for the poke check at the last minute, ended up missing. The puck went off the boards and came back, and St. Ange was able to bury it before he was able to get back into position there.
Face off at center, Lake State controlling. Brendan McKay, bottom of the right circle, dragging below the goal line, intercepted by UAA. Here comes Zach Court for the Seawolves. One hands the puck towards Grayson Pierce. Backhands to Trey the grab, hands off to Court, left goal line. Works at left point, one-timer by Nash. Glove save made by Mittens to stop action. 6:16 left in the second. 2-0 lead for the Seawolves over Lake State.
That was a good knuckle puck right there from the good old Mighty Ducks. Mittens looked like it had a little curve on it. Mittens was able to stick with it and make the glove save.
You had a knuckle puck when you played, right?
Something like that.
No, you were also a baseball player.
A little bit of a
knuckle ball.
Yes, a little bit of a knuckle ball.
Just a little bit different. You're on skates in hockey, and you're not swinging at a ball with the bat.
Same idea, though. They're still hard to catch. Whether you're a catcher or a goalie, still hard to catch.
Face off to Mittens right in the Alaska-Anchorage attacking zone. Seawolves win the draw, but it splits both Verda and Sinclair. UAA forced to touch up into the E-zone. 6 minutes to go in the second. 2-0 Seawolves on top of the Lakers. Puck in the Alaska-Anchorage attacking zone to the right of Mittens, down the right half boards. UAA controls Zach Nazareth, filters straight away Verda, surfs the blue line from right to left, driving to the goal line, pinned off the puck by Jay Scanlon for the Lakers. One hands to Henriksen, and he backtracks behind the zone. Puck bounces off of a stick and into the high mesh down the far boards now to play. 5:41 left in the second, 2-0 lead for the Seawolves over the Lakers. 2 different goal scorers for UAA. One a familiar face with St. Ange, and the other with Court scoring his first career collegiate goal.
Yeah, once again, the freshman, Riley St. Ange, producing for UAA.
Out of Alaska-Anchorage, 49 goals this year. Now 28 have been scored by freshmen. Face off to Mittens right. Lake State controls. Max Humitz, top of the circles at the dot. He shoots. A wrister wide left side of Carlson. Humitz still controls for Lake State. Top of the circles, Boudon filters Humitz. Left dot. Wrister blocked off of Carlson's pad, and it rolls down to left goal line. 5:20 to go in the second. 2-0 Seawolves. Keibel, high slot. Slap pass. One-timer Humitz. Blocked by Carlson, and he holds on his glove. What a save by the junior from upstate Virginia.
Great.
To Rob Humitz.
Great save by Carlson there. They were looking back door, and he's able to slide over and make it look easy. He's looked very calm and relaxed, taking away the angles, and makes it everything. He's making the saves look easy out here.
Carlson is 0-2 all-time against the Lakers, 0-19 in his collegiate career. He's making a statement to start 2020 to keep the score 2-0 UAA with 5:16 to go in the second. Face-off comes to his left with Hampus Eriksson taking a face-off against Nick Wicks, and it's Lake State controlling off to Taya. Puck stops at the right end boards. Eriksson battling with a couple Seawolves, bottom of the right circle. Back check by UAA. Wicks lobs it out from left to right. Jacob Nordquist, a freshman out of Sweden, to play it for the Lakers. 5 minutes to go in the second. 2-0 Seawolves over Lake State. Verda backhands the puck out to the blue line, clears the zone out to center. Mitchell Oliver for Lake Superior State plays it into the zone. 20-14 shots on goal in favor of the Seawolves. 4.5 to go in the second frame with the green and gold still up 2-0. Puck skied out to center, touchdown by Henriksen. Lobs the puck from right to left, pass to Graf stick, icing waved off. Verda blast the puck right half boards, kept in by Boudon, centering feed, Viat backhand pass, and it's gloved down by Carlson. He looked to feed Humitz back to her post, and Carlson throws the glove on top once again.
Yeah, he kind of whiffed on it there. He's looking for the backdoor pass, as you said, and just whiffed on it and just tried to make something out of nothing, and Carlson was able to stop it and make it look easy once again.
4:18 left in the second. 2-0 Seawolves on top of the Lakers as we step aside from the Seawolves Sports Complex in downtown Anchorage. You're listening to Alaska-Anchorage Hockey on the Seawolves Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.
I'm Roehl. University of Alaska-Anchorage athletics back in action after the 2-week winter break. UAA hockey and men's and women's hoops resume play this weekend. Let's start things off with hockey. UAA hosting Lake Superior State. After a 2-0 win on Friday, the Seawolves look for their first sweep at home against Lake State since the Lakers joined the WCHA in 2013. And on Saturday, it was first-year Seawolves scoring their first UAA goals.
Sinclair at neutral, bangs the puck toward DeGraff. A center high slot. Here's Nazareth on the backhand. He goes on net and he scores! What a goal by Nazareth in his second game as a Seawolf! Off a centering pass from the right goal line. He beats Ben's blocker side to put the Seawolves up 2-1 with 4.5 to go in the first.
Audio courtesy of the Seawolves Sports Network from Learfield IMG College. Zach Nazareth, playing in his second game with UAA out of the USHL, was joined by Luke Brown in his second game as a Seawolf as a transfer from Union College.
16-15 left in the third. We're tied at 2. Brown, high slot, dances past a man, hands off Shackle, left circle, his wrister, blocked off of Vince, rebound in front, it's loose, they score! Luke Brown on the doorstep, collects his first UAA goal, and the Seawolves retake the lead 3-2. 16 left in the third.
The lead would be short-lived for Alaska-Anchorage. Lake State scored 3 unanswered goals to finish the third against the WCHA leader in most third-period goals allowed in Alaska-Anchorage to claim Game 2 of the weekend series by a final of 5-3. UAA next in action against Northern Michigan and Marquette next weekend. Lake State continues their Alaska road trip with a trip to Fairbanks against UAF before both teams resume their 4-game season series in Sault Ste. Marie 2 weeks from now. On the hardwood, University of Alaska-Anchorage women's hoops down Central Washington 68-51 in the first game of 2020. UAA men's hoops took on the hottest team of the GNAC in Western Washington, who had won 4 consecutive games entering the Alaska Airlines Center on Sunday and 2 straight in Anchorage, but the Seawolves, the GNAC leader in three-pointers, were led by the conference leader in threes and Nico Bevins.
McDonald, top of the key, over the top of a screen at the point. Bounce past Panovich, left open for 3, hands off to Osigwe, left corner, Bevins wide open 3, around and down.
Audio courtesy of CBS Sports 590 KHAR. The Vikings wouldn't be denied. Logan Schilder with a game-high 17 points. Field Western Washington down the stretch.
Green, over a pass to Schilder. He goes up and flushes a two-hand slam. A rim-rattling jam by the senior. Western Washington retakes the lead 63-62, 5.5 to go.
Western Washington held on by a final of 74-70. Their 5th consecutive win, their longest win streak since claiming the 2012 National Championship, and their 3rd straight win in Anchorage. With updates every 30 minutes, I'm Roehl. This is Sports Center on ESPN 550 KTZN The Zone.
UAA resumes play in their white jerseys, green and gold lettering and trim. Western Washington, their navy jerseys, white and baby blue lettering and trim. The same 5, the starting 5 is out for both teams. Alaska-Anchorage, 3 different starting lineups in as many games. Tyrus Hosley, Amari Hale, Nico Bevins, along with Jack McDonald and David Riley. For Western Washington, D'Angelo Minnis, the 7-footer Logan Schilder. He has a game-high 13 points. They're joined by Sion Rojas, Trevor Jasinski, and Jalen Green. It's the 6'4" D'Angelo Minnis inbounding at half court, gets into Rojas, back to Minnis with WWU dribbling from right to left as you listen. UAA from left to right. Jasinski high left side, shovels to Schilder, works it right corner. Rojas jab step back over towards Minnis, waist high lefty dribble over the top of a green screen, kicks left corner, 3 on the way from Jasinski, misses short, pinball into the lane. Alaska-Anchorage controls Tyrus Hosley. He's got 4 rebounds today. 25 seconds into half number 2, UAA leads 41-38. Amari Hale, top of the key, stops his dribble, over and pass to Hosley. Waist side righty handle, right wing foul line extended, bounce pass to Wiley, stops left block, turns his shoulder, kicks out to Hosley, batted by Rojas into the backcourt. Hosley recontrols, timer at 5. In between the circles, 30 feet away from the basket, crossover dribble, step back, at the foul line, kicks Riley, left short corner, jumper, throws up an air ball, Jasinski the rebound, shot clock violation, 54 seconds into half number 2. An opening stop on defense for Western Washington. They still trail by 3.
Strange looking. Riley, I think he had one of his fingers taped, and when he shot the ball, it fluttered up in the air as well.
Minnis, high right side for the Vikings. Works it to the point to Trevor Jasinski, the GNAC preseason player of the year. Over it past to Minnis, jump pass into the high post to Schilder. He shovels to Green, high right side. Drives into the lane. Righty scoop off glass. Count that baby. Jalen Green, he scores his first deuce of the second half, and he cuts UAA's lead to 1, 41-40, a minute 20 into the second half. Jack McDonald for Alaska-Anchorage, in between the circles, hands off Hale, between the legs dribble, shovel pass Hosley, fakes a three right wing, drives into the lane, stops, fall away from 10. Misses off the right of the rim, Schilder taps out to Green. The junior meanders his way across the timeline from right to left. 1 point Alaska-Anchorage lead, 41-40, 18-10 left in the game. Green, hands off Rojas, right elbow, runner no, Schilder the rebound, he taps it back up and in. Logan Schilder's got a game-high 10 rebounds and 2 minutes into the second half, with Western Washington leading 42-41. Hosley, 20 feet from the basket, three on the way straight away, misses off the heel. Riley the rebound, he controls left short corner, shovel pass to Hale. That's what Alaska-Anchorage has done best in the GNAC this season, offensive rebounds. Right wing, Bevins three, splash.
Just a one-on-one move that time. And again, he hasn't had the ball in his hands very much, but he's got such a quick release. He showed it right there.
Bevins, a GNAC leading 59 threes. He's hit his last three from behind the arc. 44-42 lead for UAA, 17 and a half to go in half number 2. Green at the foul line, stops, pulls up, and he's fouled. The smaller Tyrus Hosley bumped his elbow in the act of shooting. And it's Jalen Green at the line to shoot 2. Second personal foul on the senior guard for Alaska-Anchorage. Green at the line for the first time today. The 6'7" forward, 90.9% from the line this season. Bends, arcs up number 1 and cashes it. Green fresh off of a game-high 17 points against Northwest Nazarene on January 4th.
Remember, just 7 minutes for Green in that first half with the 2 quick fouls. And got the feeling like he's going to try and play a little more solid defense and get himself some more minutes here in the second half.
He's got 3 points with that last free throw. Number 2 on the way around and out. Brimhall the rebound for Alaska-Anchorage. He leads the way with UAA for 12 points. 44-43 lead for Alaska-Anchorage. 17-10 left to go in the regulation. Bevins at the point, works his way left short corner. Shovel pass to Osigwe, driving baseline. Lefty kick out to McDonald, wide open three, right wing, nothing but net.
Boy, remember McDonald started the game with a 3 and hasn't even had a look for a long, long time, but he still is just he's a clutch shooter.
47-43 lead for UAA. 16:45 left in the second half. Sion Rojas, high right side, waist-high righty dribble, shovels into the lane, Schilder right block, he goes up the right, misses off the left to the rim. Brimhall the rebound for Alaska-Anchorage. He pushes across the timeline from left to right, stops left wing, hands off Osigwe, work the motion to McDonald, hands off to Bevins, 30 feet from the hoop. Top of the key, Brimhall kicks, left arc, 3 on the way, McDonald, nothing but net! Jack McDonald, 3 for 3 from deep, and UAA takes a 7-point lead, their largest of the evening. 50-43 our score, 16-18 to go in the half. Timeout taken by Tony Dominguez, will take one as well. Alaska-Anchorage red hot from the gate to begin the second half. 50-43 our score from the Alaska Airlines Center. You're listening to UAA Seawolves basketball on CBS Sports Radio 590, KHAR, the Seawolves Sports Network.
Thanks, Boswell. It's 40 minutes in the books, and it's 20 more minutes for Lindenwood Belleville to clinch a spot in their first championship game. But coming out of the locker room, Adrian College doesn't look like a team that's down 4 goals. They're energetic, they're jumping. They've been in a position like this before. Runners-up in the national championship last season. They've only lost to 2 teams, Liberty University and these Belleville Lynx. But on the season, Adrian College in their win against Belleville back on February 10th, they trailed after 2 periods. And another caveat, the one time Belleville has lost all season leading through 2 periods was against Adrian College. Thanks, Quinn. Joined by Miami head coach Scott Hicks. Coach, entering play today, Ripley Crosley had faced 52 shots and made 52 saves. How has Liberty got to her?
Well, I think they're just getting bucks in the net, and she's battling hard and competing. It's just a couple opportunities that they were able to find and put back in the net. And, we got 40 minutes left, and hopefully we can help her out a little more.
First 20 minutes, 2 shots on goal. How do you attack this Liberty defense?
I think we just got to move our feet more in all 3 zones. We're kind of flat. They're flying around, and I think it caught us off guard a little bit. And I think it's just got to settle down and try to get pucks moving a little quicker and get our feet going and start throwing some rubber towards the net.
Got a power play to start the second period for 1:14. What's the message to the team going to the intermission?
I think the big thing is just settle down. You know, it's a big moment. We're a young team, but, you know, understand that there's still 40 minutes, and just because we're down 2-0 doesn't mean the opportunity's lost on us. So it's just settling in our game plan and making sure that we can do little things and compete in all three zones, and whatever happens, happens.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.